Today we're going to talk a little bit about these beautiful fava beans. So fava beans, so we kind of get these early spring, early summer is kind of it's a very short growing season. So when you can get them fresh, you want to really take advantage of them. So you might also see them as broad beans as another name, especially when you buy them dried. But fresh, this is kind of what they look like. They've got these long pods, quite firm, and then the beans are on the inside of these. So when you open them up, you have these broad beans. There's the shape, nice and broad. Then we have to take off these skins to get right down to the edible part of the bean here. So I'm going to do a video on the technique on how we do that. This is about the ingredients, so it is fairly prep intensive, but it is very much worth it. As far as the flavor of these goes, they're kind of earthy, a little bit nutty, sweet. They're definitely more intense in their flavor profile than other beans and peas. When we cook them, they have a nice creaminess to them as well. Just a beautiful texture to things. Now, obviously, there's a lot of prep involved, prep intensive, I like to call these kind of things. So when I make these, I don't do like a full side dish of them. So they can be prepared in a bunch of different ways once you get them to this point here. Lightly sauteed. You can throw them in pasta sauces right at the end. They go really good in our candied garlic tomato sauce. They're nice pureed for different kinds of dips. Think kind of a hummus made with fresh fava beans is beautiful. So there's lots of different things you can kind of do with them. The dried ones are really nice in soups and stews as well. If you're into like the health part of them, these are great for like the Mediterranean diet. They're really high in protein, they're high in iron, they're high in fiber and folate. So they're really good for you. They're nice and filling when you eat them. But like I said, they are very prep intensive. So what I like to do is, once they're prepped, I use them in things like the pasta, like a ricotta gnocchi with the candied garlic tomato sauce, finished off with the fava beans, maybe a little bit of fresh basil. So I'm only using a few. I love them in salads, a nice spring summer salad with the fava beans. I think their texture works really well in flavor, like with a feta cheese in a salad. It goes beautifully together. I like to use them in appetizers as well. We'll do a crostini with the herb chev on top, and then we'll take these, we will toss them with a little bit of shallots, maybe a little bit of lemon or lemon zest, olive oil, and then put those right on top so we have a beautiful little appetizer as well. So they're great, very versatile, short, like I say, short growing seasons. You want to take advantage of them. And here's a fun fact. When I was doing a little bit more research on these, they actually are considered one of the oldest cultivated legumes. And the records go back as far as 6,000 BC, so they've been around for that length of time. But certainly, if you can get your hands on spring, early summer on some fava beans, they're beautiful to add to your dishes, add a really nice seasonal touch. And like I say, we will do a video on how to prepare these soon. So enjoy.